Well, before we get on with the rest of the show, it's time for Oli to drink some beer. While I drink this and celebrate, roll the clip. Oh, actually, no. beer52.com/WrestleTalk. Go there now if you're in the UK and get your free case of craft beer. And also, roll the clip.
So you're just taking this, okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you contact me for the president?
Oli.
Oli.
Yeah.
Two hours later.
Yes, shooting in portrait mode, like the people want here. The championship in the back. Yes, it is. Let's pop this picture. Oh no, it's not in there. Is it where? It's in the back seat.
Yeah, back seat. Yeah.
It's on the back seat. Once again, the Jam That Champion. Thank you very much, Mr. Uberman. Bad boy shot. It's a bad boy shot. Now, you might be thinking, God damn, Mr. Davis is high up on coronavirus precautions. He's not polishing the belt. He's sanitizing it. But not just because of corona. It's because lukewarm Luke Owen is a filthy reprobate. And now it smells of delicious alcohol rub. Yes! I'm the Jam That Champion again!
Well, there it is. I sent off Big Red, our Red, not the Stephen Larson one, our Red, into an Uber this morning, and he drove it across London to Mr. Davis, who is your new Jam That Champion. He won predictions last night.
I thought of something funny to do while...
No, I've been watching you fanning around. Guys, I can see below that Oli has set something up in the back end, and he's been fanning around with it for the last 30 seconds of that video, trying to get something done, but hasn't quite managed.
Sorry. I'm being. I think we're being joined by another guest. Here it is. It's the. Oh no. It's the Jam That Championship. What do you have to say for yourself, Jam That Championship? Propped up by two pillows to get in shot there.
Oh, it's great to come back home. It wasn't the best time. Luke's house is really, really rubbish. It's that they live in absolute squalor.
Oh God, that sounds awful. Championship, isn't it great to come back home to a nice, clean, corporate, sterile environment?
Yeah, it's just great. I'd like to thank Mr. Davis. I'd like to thank Corporate Chopper Pete and Louis. Louis seems like a really good guy, really good contender, someone who could be part of the All Authority there.
Well, what a guy. That's the Jam That Championship, everybody. Oh,
Go. We're right. There we go.
God, what a guy.
What a guy, eh? I already miss having the championship in my household, but there it is. Yeah, the championship has made its way across to the Oli Authority. Bloody Randy Orton, mate. Not only is he the champion in 2020, cost me that Smegging title.
He
Big
sure
pipe of
did.
dick. Sean's got a question for you, which is how many rounds are there?
How about 2 rounds? How about your first ever 2-time Jam That Champion?
Also, thank you for having me on your show last night, Sean.
I'm Mr. Davis, your Jam That Champion, and I'm joined by that Jam That Jabroni, lukewarm Luke Owen. Please smash it. Smash the subscribe button. That's what the YouTubers ask you to say. Look at my hairy fingers and knuckles. Smash the subscribe button, the like button, and help us. We've got a new graphic. 2 Olis on screen right now. Look at us. Look at this guy. Look at this guy doing his best phenomenal forearm pose. We're going straight to 100,000 subscribers with your help. So please give us a subscribe if you're not already. The only other thing I want to talk about this is it ended with Drew versus Randy. Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio said it was sort of a booking 101 violation that the show went off air with Randy, the heel, on top. He was beating up Drew McIntyre at the end.
Yeah, unless you're watching in Canada, in which case you got to see Drew McIntyre stab him in the eye with a pen.
Oh, yeah, that just happened after Raw.
Yeah, but apparently it happened as it in Canada, people just got to see this. So clearly there is a writer who has discovered they've got a real fetish for eye stuff this year, and is just working it. Maybe it's Vince, and he's just working it into everything. It's like, go for the eye.
It's box office.
Get him to go for the eye.
Let's get into your super chats to close out the show. Last call for the super chats. We will read out every single one of them. Also, smash that like and subscribe button. Adam Ulrich, with all the eye stuff this year, do you think Vince started the year off high on wrestlers? Do you think Vince started the year off high on wrestlers' eyes, but then soured on them? You've got the most beautiful eyes, Andrade. Let's see what you guys thought on the super chat. Christopher Jazzcat, love Pentagon and Omega, but not the best chemistry.
I was gonna say I was waiting for you to finish off that sentence.
What?
Nani? Do you think Christopher Jazzcat's just upset that it wasn't Raven?
Jazzcat, you're a long time viewer of the show. I don't want to go off on you, but that's 2 matches they've had now. They're just I'm just gonna talk about how much charisma oozed off that main event later. It was dripping in chemistry.
Yeah,
it was like my A level.
I was gonna
got an A.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was about to say I disagree, Christopher Jazzcat, highly so.
A little later,
just as a follow-up from Christopher Jazzcat, they don't bring out the best in each other. I was disappointed.
Christopher Jazzcat, lower your expectations, my friend. If you were disappointed by this, I don't say that as general life advice. Lower your expectations, but just bring down your standards a tad. I can't believe that. But if it didn't work for you, all the power to you.
Much later.
So they set up this top exchange, which Pentagon and Phoenix did last week. And then Pentagon, because Kenny has goaded him into all of this, starts taking off the glove, starts doing the slow thing, and Kenny's really selling the glove being taken off, being like, oh no. And as soon as Pentagon goes through it, he's like, nah, just kick you in the gut. And then Pentagon did a Canadian Destroyer on the ramp. Absolutely stunning stuff. Omega selling that the Armbreaker was wicked. It felt like his one ring angel that he did was out of desperation. Like, I need to end this match now.
I loved it. I love you, Christopher Jazzcat. You're a long-time viewer. I think you have had some excellent opinions on this show. You are a terrific human being, but you could not be more wrong about your opinions of this match. There you go. Actually, it's just messaged in saying, okay, you've convinced me. It's worth another watch. Yes, Christopher Jazzcat.
Yeah, it was terrific.
Right, let's dive into your Patreon mailbag questions. If you want to submit a question to the mailbag for myself and Denise, become a backer on Patreon at any dollar amount. Just leave a comment in the community tab labeled mailbag and there. Now, don't email me because I will just lose it. Bad at my job. Rinny says, hey, Luke and Denise, this is my first ever mailbag as a Patreon. This is where I can ask a question. What's your favorite Nintendo game? If you don't have a favorite Nintendo game, what's your favorite game in general? My favorite Nintendo game, because this is the one I put the most hours into, and I spent so much time with my friends, Super Smash Brothers Melee on the GameCube. Holy hell. Me and my friends used to cut classes to go and play that together. I was not a good student. Do you have a favorite Nintendo game?
No, because, well, I'm not much of a gamer. I played Grand Theft Auto a few times, and I played some other game that I can't for the life of me even think of what it's called. And I played Manhunt one time, but I'm not really that much of a gamer. I can't think of that. Oh, I got it. The game I used to play all the time, Resident Evil. I was trying to remember. I was like, it started with an R, but I was going to say it's like something totally different. But it was Resident Evil. I used to play that with my cousin because he was a gamer and he wanted me to play a few times with him. But yeah, I kind of got into that one for a second.
The violence of Denise Salcedo, Grand Theft Auto, Manhunt, and Resident Evil.
My favorite thing in Grand Theft Auto to do is run over like the girls that were like all like the hoochies. The hoochies on the game. I love to run them over. Is that bad? Is that awful? I don't know why. That was my favorite thing to do in that game. I never completed one mission. I just drove.
I haven't heard that term in so long. Like, referred to as a hoochie. I feel like I've only ever heard that in 90s rap songs.
I think it's I don't know.
Is it 2 Live Crew? Hoochie Mama? She ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
Hoochie Mama.
Yeah. Is that 2 Live Crew?
Terrible. So anti-feminist. And I'm a feminist. You know what? I haven't played in years, so that was a long time ago.
Geez. That really made me laugh.
I am Orange Cassidy, joined by slender Mandy Datson. Happy Halloween, folks. This is the Smackdown review.
Happy Halloween, yes.
He paid his dues, Chopper Pete, at Hell in a Cell. Masterful performance as Nikki Bella. And, of course, he was there to win me back my Jam That championship.
Oh, what a piece of art. So
I gave him a day off, a week off. How much of the screen can you see, by the way, right now?
Oh, I can see. It's a bit like looking through a tissue. Like a sort of like a one-ply tissue. The sort of tissue you get at a pub in the toilets.
The danger tissue.
Yeah, the one where you've got to like wrap over 8 times just in case your finger goes straight through it.
Unsurprising fun time.
Yeah, exactly.
So this followed on later in the night with that main event of Jey Uso taking on Daniel Bryan. And up for grabs was a place on Team SmackDown at Survivor Series. And they had... Oh, you excited?
Sorry, I'm just saying how massive a place on Team SmackDown is.
It's very hard to get any facial cues from you because it's just... you are vacant right now.
I'll do head movements.
Like D'Lo Brown. For podcast listeners, by the way, Andy has a morph suit mask on his face, so everything is obscured. You are vacant. You are the WWE 2K series version of vacant because you're a white one.
Yes. No, this was much cheaper than buying a full morph suit. I didn't actually have a black tie either, so I spent about £7 on these two. So I expect some reimbursement. Do you reckon I could drink water through this?
Well, you can give it a go. Just don't get out any equipment. Actually, isn't that waterboarding? Don't accidentally waterboard yourself.
Possibly. Is there a wet mark on my... Anyway, yeah, it worked.
You've made that more creepy. It's just given... It looks like you now have massive lipstick on underneath the mask. Oh, Christ. I'm not going to look at you anymore. And ultimately, Belair won in a very quick match. Don't drink again. You're just trying to make the lips pop more.
No, I've got a headache.
But for now, I've been Mr. Davis. Well, Orange Cassidy. That's been slender Mandy Datson. Happy Halloween.